Hi, everybody. Okay, so today what we're going to talk about is using layout tabs. Okay, this is the first video of a few video series just showing you how to use layout tabs. So here we have our drawing in Autocad. I've actually started creating my foundation plan on here as well. So here is my sort of beginning stages of my floor plan. And up until now, what we've been doing is we've been drawing in model space exclusively, inserting our title blocks and scaling it up. Now, the majority of companies out there will use a combination of both that system and layout tabs. If you're working in the architectural and commercial industry, though, most likely you will use layout tabs. So here we have the tabs down at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so currently we've always been drawing in model. We insert our title block, scale it up, adjust our dimensions. Layout tabs allows us a little bit more freedom, and it's actually easier once you understand how to use it to adjust your text heights. And you can actually create a whole series of drawings in one drawing file. So here we're going to click on the layout tab. Okay, and this takes us into what we call paper space. And paper space is where we're going to put our title block. It's also where we are going to adjust our dimensions and add our dimensions to our drawing. So the very first thing you need to do when you're using a layout tab is you're going to need to set up your paper. So previously we drew our outline of our page. Now what we're going to do is actually we're going to use something called the page setup manager, and we're going to adjust our page that way. So if we go over here and we look up at our top tabs, we have a new tab that pops up that's called layout. So we're going to click on layout, and we're going to set up our page. So if we click on page setup manager, this is going to allow us to set our page up for layout 1. Okay, so we're going to modify this page. Now what you'll notice is that this is actually the print screen. The beauty of layout tabs is it actually makes printing easier. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to set this up so that it automatically prints to drawing to PDF. Okay, that's going to pop up a whole bunch of different page sizes. So I'm going to select my page size. Now the page size that we're going to be using for most of our projects is a architectural C. So that's an 18 by 24, or in the case of some drawings, an ANSI C is a 17 by 22. Okay, I'm going to use a 17 by 22 page. Okay, and I'm going to want to plot my layout. I am going to want my plot origin to be 0, 0, and I'm going to want to plot 1 to 1 because we're going to make the actual page. Okay, so I'm going to say okay. Now, depending on what it is that you're making or what type of drawing you're doing, you may have to adjust your page size, or you might have to adjust the plot offset from the origin. And you can also select whether it plots in grayscale or in color. I'm going to do that as well. Okay, so now you can see that my page just got bigger. Okay, so now I have a page. This little guy down here, this is actually called my viewport. Okay, and we're going to talk in the next video about adjusting our viewports. Right now, we're just going to adjust our page and insert our title block. Okay, so here we have our page all set up to the right size. And I'm going to go, oh, sorry, not new. I'm going to go to insert, and I'm going to insert my page. I just need to go hunt for it. And I'm going to give you a title block for this project. We're going to use a new title block for any of our architectural drawings. Oh, wrong one. Here is my title block. I'm going to give you this title block to use. And I'm going to say okay, and here it is. Okay, so it's going to fit just nicely right inside that little window. Okay, now, oh, and this has some attributes in it, so that will help you to set that up. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, now one thing you need to know is that this white outline that you're seeing here, it doesn't really exist. So I could put my title block anywhere on this screen and it'll still print. But for now, just try and fit it approximately. It's going to help you sort of lay out your drawings. Okay, so that's it for this video. That is Page Setup Manager and inserting your title block. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to adjust this view of your drawing and some of the things we can do with that view.